everybody? It's Ike from Flipside Music, and welcome. Are we to season 2,
episode 1?
Episode 1 of What the F.A.Q is wrong with you? That's how we're gonna start. We're gonna start.
That's the new.
Right.
Yeah,
that's
the
we're
new
gonna start.
theme.
Yeah. Season 2.
What the F.A.Q is wrong with you?
That's the overall.
This was just a
story
long
arc.
pitch towards a self-help program. That's all this was.
Right. We've been working on this course the whole time. Yeah, season 2. That's the overarching storyline. Is what the F.A.Q
What's wrong with you?
is wrong with you, and questions that are new and diabolical questions for the new season. So,
did we want to kick off with the giveaway or end with the giveaway?
Yeah, let's end with the giveaway.
The giveaway.
I can't talk this week. We'll end with the giveaway. So those of you who are just tuning in, freshly out of
Cryogenic sleep.
prison or anything, it's a question and answer show. We do it once a week. You ask us a question, we give you an answer. It may or may not be helpful,
Or what you wanted at all.
right? Or we might just get sidetracked and F the whole thing up. So
Yeah, or we'll talk about food, which is pretty likely.
that happens. We like food,
Yeah.
as you can tell. That's it. So
Alright,
let's
let's begin.
dive into the first questiones.
Alright, I gotta read from over here,
Yeah.
so if it's weird that I'm looking over that
We
way.
always have something that throws us off at the last freaking minute. We had 2 today.
That's the proverbial banana peel.
Right.
Yeah.
We're always sliding in. Time to video, man. Yeah, we ran out of printer ink, so we got to look at the monitor over there to figure out what your questions are.
Yeah.
Questions and/or guesses, because we got to figure that out too.
Right. Alright. To start things off, Tim White asked, well, this is more, I guess, a topic for discussion, but he wants to see us do a challenge where we put a rig together in the shop and then challenge people to come in and play it and see what they kind of get out of it. But we got to include some weird stuff like the rainbow machine and the warped vinyl.
Or maybe the Hydra.
Yeah.
Heed.
We'd have to put some, not really conditions, but for the video, like you'd have to leave, like maybe we do like 5 of them, and you gotta use 3 of them.
What if we did this what if we take this to the next level? We figure out somehow to do a giveaway with a board or something, with people doing videos or something.
Well, we could try. I mean, we could do that down the road. That I was there. I see kind of what
we
he's
could do it right
thinking.
here.
Oh, that they have to come in and
No, we don't have to
do it right now.
We could do it right here.
But no, I mean, I think that could be pretty interesting. Like if we did it, like we pick 5, and then we have to have some weird ones in there, obviously.
So
but you got to pick 3.
Should we have them do a video? Then we ask them to.
Well, for the giveaway, yes. I think if we're gonna do that specifically, we'd have to do more like a, not really a montage, but we'd have to just have it all set up and have different customers come in.
Montage song just popped in my head.
Rocky or what? Oh no.
No, it's a montage, getting a little better every time. It's a montage.
Yeah.
From
Well,
Team
because a lot of
America.
because they were making fun of Rocky though with that,
totally.
we're running up the beach.
All of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll look into doing something like that. That sounds like fun.
But yeah, in terms of a giveaway, we could do both. How about we do that video and then we'll make that the launch of the giveaway when we get to that point.
All right, see if we can pull it off.
Yeah, and see then
we can get more videos out.
Yeah, because we'll try to do the video and then we'll have to make people do videos with their stuff.
All right, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. So yeah, things to ponder. All right, Tim White 2. This was kind of a question/discussion. Basically, he said, what would be the best way to get the word back to the Reverend folks about what we would love to see them do next? He says he'd specifically like to see a Sensei RA FM with a roasted maple neck. He said he, I guess, loves the neck of the Powercaster, but wants more of the Sensei body.
Sensei body. Tim, the best thing to do is just email Ken at Reverend Guitars, or talk to Zach, and then you can kind of put that bug in their ear to kind of see if that's something they'll do. I mean, that obviously it depends on their production and if anybody, how many people would be looking for it.
It would be kind of cool though if they did almost like
deal.
a bolt-on Sensei. That would be kind of a cool
I think the
twist.
Sensei RAs come with ebony now.
Well, ebony, and then I think the necks are usually, well, it depends on the model. Some of the signature stuff's mahogany, but I think most of it's the Korean or white limba.
White limba.
White limba. Yeah.
White limba.
I feel like that's like a name of like a guy that used to be really great at stretching. The white limba.
It would also be like a Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, yeah.
Tarantino character.
Like the black mamba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
The white limba versus the black mamba.
In a spectacle in downtown, bare knuckle fighting.
Yeah.
Okay for that.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I think like you said, emailing them, and obviously
just
they're
email
willing to experiment, so I'm sure they'd consider it.
Yeah, because Joe Naylor's the one that does their design stuff, but Reverend's, they're a big company, but they're not a big company. If that makes sense. They're still small.
Yeah, they're
still
growing,
small,
but they're not so big that they're not listening to people.
Right. As far as personnel, I mean, they're still a small company, which is cool because they can make those changes and do some of those design things.
Take some chances,
whereas a bigger company like Fender, Gibson, or some of those other ones, they got to retool all this other crazy shit. Not saying that Reverend wouldn't, but they have a bigger.
Yeah.
They would need to sell a lot more for it to be worth it, probably for them. Whereas Reverend could do it as a special run or something like that.
Yeah. Well, even with it kind of fits in with what they already do anyway. But the Sensei body shape, that would be different. Like combining their set neck stuff with their bolt-on stuff.
We got a Sensei RA purple coming in.
That'd be tasty.
It's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
We just ordered a whole bunch of Reverends, so we're looking forward to getting all.
Yeah, I
that
hope they
stuff
keep
in.
making that one.
Oh, they will. That thing's awesome.
Yeah.
I got a Sensei Junior and I love it.
All right.
Next question.
Camp Buzzo, how have your rigs evolved over the past year since starting the F.A.Q? This one we might need to not follow up on. If we were going to do pictures of it, I guess we could, but
I'd say for me overall, it hasn't changed much. I don't really use a lot of pedals, but what's happening is now I'm like, well, maybe I should add a little bit of this.
throwing on a little more.
Maybe I need a Phase 90 for no reason. But also, like I think I've tried a few different amplifiers. I switched out, one of my drive pedals, to the Sweet Honey Overdrive by Bad Professor.
Kind of venturing into fuzz, or at least dipping your toe into the fuzz. Yeah,
we just had that hyper fuzz come in, so that's like, it's nice to own store. It hasn't changed a lot, to be honest. I think season 2 of F.A.Q. is going to have a bigger change, just because we were talking about this yesterday. Actually, I'm like, I need to get a bigger pedal board. I got to put some extra stuff on there. So for me, I think this year is going to be a lot more than what happened last year, because now I got kind of a
You've
band
got more
thing,
going on,
and there's more need, for it. So.
Yeah, no, I don't think I've changed too much. I mean, I think the Univibe was one of the main, or the Unicorn from JHS.
Yeah, I gotta get one of those too.
Yeah, that was one of the main ones I've added this year. Trying to think of pedals. If anything, I've just been trying to streamline my stereo rig. So there hasn't been anything that's like drastically changed. There's just been a lot of reorganizing, I guess. Honestly, we need to do like a shop rig rundown for I keep meaning to do that.
We need to probably do a shop tour, because
that too.
Does anybody want us to do like a shop tour? Because that way we don't have to do a lot of production. I can just walk around with the camera and turn the shit on.
Yeah, just let us know if you guys would actually be interested in that. Hopefully,
because this is new for those.
Yeah, everything. A lot of stuff has changed.
We got this new. We did a thing up here. We did another thing over there.
Yeah, all kinds of things.
We got a lot of stuff going on. A lot of things.
All things. Yeah.
Bunch of things happening.
But yeah, I mean, I think if we could do like a rig rundown, that way we could kind of document kind of where we're all at now versus maybe where we're at.
Let's try to get that out.
Yeah, because
soon.
Yeah, I'll try to get.
We've been trying to get other videos out. Yeah. I'm sorry. We apologize. It's been crazy.
It's just a struggle. It's a struggle.
We've been experiencing some growth, and it's like playing catch up with all that stuff. So I'm not complaining.
Yeah, we're trying to keep the main ship afloat.
Yeah, so
the other stuff can happen.
We're getting there. We're getting real close to happening.
Well, we actually have some. Yeah, I just gotta get MJ the logos, and then we should have some coming out soon.
They have some that's almost done.
Yeah, just
I don't have shit yet.
Little editing.
Yeah, I don't have shit yet, but I'll do that last minute.
A
slide in. Woo! Video. That's it. I'm out.
See, we need a cartoonist so we could have like Yeah, sliding banana guy.
Look kind of like Silver Surfer.
Yeah,
just
but on a banana peel.
It's
Yeah.
all. It's like
Yeah.
Procrastination Man.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Wow, sliding in the last second. There it is.
That actually would be pretty awesome.
That's his tagline. There it is.
Yeah. That could be another good shirt. The
Ego
Procrastination Man. But
Ego boss.
do like the old. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Learning the song at the last second. Oh, it's hard.
Oh, UPS man.
We need that stuff though.
UPS man.
All right, Dylan's gonna go catch the UPS guy, and
guest appearance, but
because I know we need whatever that is.
Eric.
Who's that, Art? Hey, say hello to all our fans.
No, it's okay.
Tens of people. Tens of people are watching this shit, Art.
Okay.
Come on, it's Captain Stash in the brown truck.
What do you want me to
You gotta
say?
come over here. I don't know, just say rock and roll or something. I don't know. It's on, so.
Hey, who's your favorite team? The Yankees.
That's right. See? We're surrounded by characters.
See?
Oh, there's no joking that we have plenty of fun here. He's like, it caught me. He got me. All right, what's the next question? That was Art, our UPS guy.
Yeah.
Have you guys?
by Art.
What's it? What is it?
Walking Dead. He's got 2 this time. So who are some bands and artists that when you were younger you didn't really pay attention to that as you've gotten older you've really gotten into? He says he thinks it happens a lot, and for him specifically, Thin Lizzy, I guess, was a big one that.
Thin Lizzy, that's a great. We actually do a Thin Lizzy song in the band I'm in. So do Jailbreak, which is a lot of fun. It's I don't know, because there's a lot of bands and artists from when I was younger that I never would have like put any thought into, and then I've listened to them as an adult, and I'm like, wow, that shit's pretty good. May not still fit in something that I would listen to every day, but I have a deeper appreciation for it. Like maybe like a band like Chicago. Like when I was a kid, Chicago was like, man, that's old people shit.
Well,
that's old people music. And then I've listened to it,
that brings up a good.
and I go, wow, that is really good. It's still not stuff that I would play all the time, but I go, that is quality.
Well, I was gonna say that brings
stuff.
up a good point. I feel like a lot of that has dropped off over the last like 2 decades. Because I feel like even when I was a little kid, I remember like the generational conflict over music was still like a really big thing. But I almost feel like as time has gone on, because there's not, quite the same, I guess.
Type of music.
The same caliber and the same type, so that now everybody's kind of getting into their own genres, so that now it doesn't really matter, like if you're way in the past or if you're way current, nobody really, the generational thing's not the issue now, I guess, or not as big of one. Because I know what
somewhat
you mean.
agree with you,
Because like
but
my
I
brothers,
somewhat don't.
My brother's age group, like they hate, because they're just young enough to not have really been in the 70s stuff. So like a lot of the 60s, 70s stuff, they hate it, and they like a lot of the stuff from like the 80s and 90s. Whereas like I feel like my generation was far enough removed from the 70s that we actually look back on the 70s more like almost nostalgia, even though we weren't there.
See, that's like when I was growing up, there's a lot of people that look back at the 60s with all of that stuff. But I was, when I look back on it, like it was only, when I was a kid, I'm like, wow, that really only came out like 10 years ago.
Right. Well, yeah.
As a kid, it was like, that's a forever ago. Now it's like, shit, 10 years ago was like last week.
Right.
So, I don't know, I really appreciated what is kind of classic rock now.
Yeah.
I loved that stuff, because it was just,
Yeah.
it was energy.
Well, I was gonna say because
and I think now though too, to kind of finish up that real quick, what you were saying is like generational stuff. I mean, there's a lot of kids that don't know. I mean, it's EDM. It's
well,
this
yeah,
pop,
but I'm not.
It's pop music that's just
Yeah.
button pressing stuff with 3 notes. Then somebody says the same shit over and over, and then there's like.
Well, yeah, no, I'm not saying
And
like the music tastes haven't changed. It's just so much that like I don't feel like I hear like kids or teenagers getting in arguments with adults that are only like maybe 10 years older than them, and like acting like it's old people. Because like I
That's
felt
because
like,
adults are stupid.
well, yeah, but like I remember clearly in the 90s, like people that still like shit in the 80s would get made fun of because like they were acting like that was old then, and it's like that was only 10 years ago at that point, like
Right.
you said. And people would act like that was old, whereas like now people
think
listen
it's
to
when
shit from like the 50s, 60s, 40s, and nobody
Right.
really, like it doesn't really matter.
I think there's a lot of stuff out there because people are pulling from
Yeah.
stuff that's all over we have a bigger pool of music to choose from, I kind of think
Right,
of
right.
now. You know, I mean, my grandmother, I like, you know, Glenn Miller and stuff like that because my grandmother used to play that stuff around. It was 40s swing music.
Right.
You know, and I always thought it was cool as shit, but, you know, in the 80s I wasn't playing that stuff around my friends because they'd have been like, dude, what,
Right.
you know, what are you listening to? You know, and I think all of us were kind of like that played guitar. We kind of liked a lot of that older stuff, but we just wouldn't tell our friends.
Yeah, because I would say, like, as a
You
teen,
know?
like, I was definitely more into the metal stuff and more strictly the metal stuff as, like, early, like, mid-teens, early teens. Whereas, like, even by, like, 19, 20, I was starting to, like, crave a lot of the old stuff. Like, because I remember, like, I really distinctly remember, like, following Sabbath back to, like, Cream and then finding the blues stuff. And then it's, like, after that happened, it just ended up kind of, I don't know. I just ended up going further and further back, and rather than like always being focused on what was just coming out.
That's kind of how I ended up too.
Yeah.
Because I found, and like some of you guys know, I mean, I heard blues, like real blues music, and that kind of is what
About to
set
get
me.
raided here.
Yeah. This kid's peering through the door.
All
So
right.
that's kind of what set me back. But let's just do the giveaway. Sorry, we're getting rushed. There's like half a dozen people and 3 very small kids with purple shirts on.
Yeah, the Munchkin
Waiting for
Guild
it.
showed up, all kinds of
Right.
stuff.
So, sorry, we like I said, banana peel. Doing this stuff last minute like we do. Let me get this random generator of number thing out. Oh, it needs to be updated.
Oh no!
Okay, that's not gonna happen.
All right, we'll have to
So
reconvene
let's just call this a day and then we'll just turn it back on
and do it. Yeah,
later.
We'll wrap this up later.
We could do that, or we can open this up and make one of these people just pick it out because they don't know.
Oh sure, there you go. Yeah, let's do that. We'll include.
All right, so
we'll include our live
unless
television.
are they leaving?
Oh, they are leaving.
No, the little guys are right there.
Okay.
So they got to belong to somebody.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are just now listening to nothing.
Yeah.
Where are we at? We're at 18 minutes. 2. Okay, sorry. I'll have to edit some of this, I guess, or not.
It's fine. People like to like linger with us. Yeah.
Slide.
Get one of them kids in here. Be like, get in here, kid. You got to pick a number. Are they even coming in here?
I think so.
Are they even for us?
Hey, how's it going, man? Sorry, we were trying to wrap up a video.
What's happening, gentlemen? Hey, we're doing a video. Would you help us out?
Sure. What's up?
So we need somebody to pick a number between 1 and 1500. Just tell the camera. So we're doing a giveaway,
Okay.
and we're gonna do a random number generator.
Okay.
But I have to upload it, and we're like, there's people waiting. Let's just have
Yeah.
somebody do it. So if you want to, can you come around here and just pick a random number? What's your name, dude? I don't even know.
Cliff.
Cliff. What's happening? This is how we do.
All right. So
So this is Cliff. He's gonna help us out. Pick a winning number. So basically, pick a winning number, or pick a number between 1 and 1500, and then whoever's closest, that's who's gonna win. Fabulous prize box.
let's say winning numbers 573.
573. So we'll go back, check out who that is, and we'll let you guys know. Thank you very much. We'll
Yeah,
catch you
thank
guys
you
on the flip
guys.
side. Thanks, dude. Much appreciated, man.
I wish I could be in it.
You want to be in it too? Come here, bud.
So, you guys do a guitar repair?
We do, yeah. I'll see if Nick's in real
Here.
quick. If not,
What's
I
your
can
name, dude?
check them.
Gabe.
Gabe, you want to say hello? We have like 50 people that watch us on YouTube. You want to say hello to him?
Yesterday.
Hello.
That's Gabe. Do you play guitar?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite guitar player?
Oh, that sucks.
My dad.
Oh, good answer, buddy. Well, cool, man. So that's all we got for today. We're kind of wrapping it up because now the store's opening. So you want to say anything to anybody out there in YouTube land? No? All right. Thanks, bud. Much appreciated. Hey, we'll see you guys later. Catch you guys on the flip side. Thank
I
you,
know
dude.
what they look like.
Uh-oh.